YouTube, so I wanted to make a quick video of me just in the psych ward. It's kind of loud, so because people are around, so I can't really I don't know, I have to ask somewhere quiet, so I'm just sitting here, like, whatever, it's been raining. So basically share my thoughts and my feelings, what's going on. So I didn't expect to come here. It just kind of I kind of had a psychotic break due to my circumstances, like my parents and like what I was going through at the time. I just had a psychotic break, which kind of led to me going to the hospital. Either that or I would have been arrested. So I didn't want to be arrested because I wasn't sure like what was going to happen. So I just chose the hospital, and then they transferred me. I first went to a different hospital where they tried to set me up, and then I literally wasn't supposed to be here anymore, and then I ended up surviving that because I spoke up. So just really unsafe for me and just in general. And then they transferred me to this hospital, which is more like a psych ward. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go into and talk about. So yeah, I've been here before when I was a teenager, so it's not like that hard for me to like adapt to. But it definitely can feel like a lot, like you're around random people and like you have to share a room with someone, and then like I'm making a video. Yeah, just like an informational video, so if you hear me talking, you stare at me, I'm just talking to the screen, yeah. I figured I'd let you know. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like, and then like you have to go to group and like do like group activities and things like that. And then basically you get to like watch TV, you get to like do different activities, so it's not like that bad. And like you get to go outside sometimes for fresh air, so it's not like I feel like I'm stuck in here like forever, but bye. It just can feel kind of daunting because it's like you do the same thing every day, but like they do feed you. Like here I'm eating like 3 meals a day, which is like more than what I would eat when I was like at my parents' home. And I like, not that I starved myself, but I'm eating more and sleeping better here than I did when I was at my parents' home, which I think I was just having, like I said, like a psychotic break. So I didn't really know like what to do. I just ended up calling the police like impulsively, but like don't ever do that. Like I would never do that again because they basically forced me out of my home to the hospital, forced me in section 12, which like I'm not a danger to myself or other people. So like I don't really understand like why that had to happen. Like I feel like my rights were violated and are being violated, but like I'm already here, so I have no choice but to continue and follow the rules in order to get out. And then I have a lot of like people in my energy, a lot of hateful ass bitches in my energy that you know, don't want me to get out. They like wishing, you know, just evil ass bitches, probably living off my money, living off my energy, right, from my childhood, that sacrificed me, that don't like me, that never want to see me have anything in life, want to be desolate with nothing or nobody. Yeah, they're really mad at my energy, and you know, they're hoping that I stay here for the rest of my life. But like that's not gonna happen because that's illegal, and like I know my rights, and also I'm pretty good at following the rules, and I'm taking my medication, which they put me on. Like in order to get out of here too, you have to take your medication and just be on like good behavior. So like I'm taking my medication, which is like an antipsychotic, which I'm surprised they didn't put me on anti-anxiety since I have anxiety, but they put me on an antipsychotic. It's for like schizoaffective disorder, like schizophrenia, which like I feel like my spiritual gifts, being like gifted and like I'm into like spirituality and tarot and all that, I think it can mimic, and I'm very intuitive, so like I know things probably like 9 times out of 10 my intuition is right, but I think my spiritual gifts, like it can mimic schizophrenia, so I think that's why it probably can look like I present with some of those symptoms. Sorry, one of my psych ward patients, he was being funny. But yeah, like, yeah, it can look like schizophrenia, so like they have me on an antipsychotic. I can't really tell if it's working or what it's doing, but it's just making me kind of more tired and groggy. But I wouldn't say I have like any bad side effects from it so far, but I just have to keep taking that nightly in order to feel better and to leave. So I just figured I'd share a bit about that, and I'm not really big on medication, but like they basically told me I have to take it. So yeah, and I know like I'm protected and stuff, 444, so like I'm not worried about like all the negative energy and the black magic, the hexes being sent towards me, and a lot of times it's the same bitches that are living off my energy and living off my money and all of that. They don't want me to have any freedom whatsoever, because that's how, you know, with my energy, they able to get whatever, they able to get men, able to get friendships, whatever, money, jobs, opportunities, like they want all that to go to them. So like it's basically a big spiritual war I've been in for the fight of my life. Since I was like a teenager, like especially my family and stuff, like they just don't want me having freedom. So like it's really like difficult for me, like I guess, to like live, because like they literally won't let me live, and like that would literally lead anyone to like a psychotic break. And it's like my family and really like whole communities of people that have been living off of me probably for the longest time, including like, you know, you want to say like higher ups are involved, like probably judges, like corrupt judges, corrupt police, they're all involved in this. So it's like kind of realizing like, hey, I can't just be impulsive, and like I can't really trust in anybody. Like this is how I got led to here. This is how I'm in a psych ward right now. So yeah, but it's definitely like a learning experience, and I'm like, I know changes are ahead. 555 on the clock, like regardless of like who's trying to make me feel doubt or make me feel like I'm gonna be stuck, or because that's what they want, so they can continue to live up off me, and they can hopefully like assume my identity, my destiny. That's basically what this is all about. So yeah, just a lot of negativity, a lot of the same bitches, fake friends, probably paid to be my friend when I was like a child, when I was a teenager, right? That was so long ago. Still mad, still projecting their black magic in my energy while I'm in the psych ward, because they think in their mind that I'm at my weakest point right now, when actually I feel a lot better being here than being around my parents and any of my family, and being at their home in my hometown. Because right now I'm a bit further away. I'm like 2 hours away from my hometown and from my parents and that whole situation. So I feel a lot better, because it was honestly fucked up what I had to live through, what I had to go through, and like even going back to that, I'm like, I don't even want to go back to that. So I don't really know like what's gonna happen if they don't stop, you know, if they don't stop with this nonsense, they don't stop trying to block any avenue of income, any avenue of way of like resources, help, things that I should have already received, but it's just because people do not want me to live. Like they literally don't even want me to be alive. So it's really hard to explain to someone when they don't really understand what I'm coming from. It's like, oh, okay, well, it's a big spiritual warfare that's been going on. So I'm just lucky to even be here, because it pisses a lot of people off, especially people from my childhood that already sacrificed me, that already like did what they did, like got a better life off of me. That's pretty much what's been going on, but they're not gonna admit that it was my energy, and they're still trying to do this shit today. Some of these people, so it's mad. That's what all the hexes, all the curses, all people in my energy that are mad. That's what's going on. So yeah, but the psych ward's not that bad. It's just very repetitive, and it's yeah, it's, you just have to follow the rules. Yeah, because you don't want to stay here longer, and I'm hoping I get out probably within like a week. I don't really know like what I want my life to be like, but I definitely want to feel like I can live. Because I just feeling like I can't live my life because due to like the communities around me and my family or whatever, like that's what caused like whatever this mental health crisis is and was. Other than that, I know I'm perfectly fine and normal, and I'm just going through things like everybody does in their own personal life and their struggles. So yeah, I hope you found this video like informative. Bye.